It. I think I did it this time. Let me see. I'm having technical issues. But then again, when am I not? Right? When you can see me, please say hello. Oh, there I am. Okay. I'm going to do this though, because this is a little too low. Hey, Risa. Can you hear me? Sound check and everything, all the above. Hey, Risa. Can you hear me? Sound check and everything, all the above. Because Lord knows I'm over here having issues with the internet. Great. Thank you for coming. I know this is unannounced. I kind of wanted it on the other direction. I know this is unannounced. Oh, how has everybody been? I know the world seems like it's gone topsy-turvy, a little wobbly. And what's been new with you, Miss Risa? I've missed everybody. I've been like super duper duper busy. Hawaii, I've been there once before. Oops. I've been there. Whereabouts in Hawaii are you? I was in Honolulu. I have a girlfriend that lives there. We were pregnant together and watched our children together. The Big Island. Do you like it? I loved it. I was just, oh man, it was so peaceful for me. It was like the island was peaceful, but yet I could feel the energy of what, they call the mainland. Oh my goodness. It was such a difference. Oh, I'm so glad. How long are you going to be there? And what made you go? I'm going to pull cards and everything today. I've been out in my garden. You've been there since last Friday. Hey, get the most of it. Get your toes in the water, Okay, everybody. I'm going to be pulling cards today as soon as I can get my energy to settle down. I did a little short today. Hey, Miss Amy. I have missed you. Oh my goodness. Okay, you always take vacations and you needed something peaceful and serene in these times. I know. You picked the best place. I cannot give higher reviews about Hawaii. I did not want to leave. Just beautiful, gorgeous weather, just all 24/7, sleeping with the windows and doors open. Of course, I was at somebody's house and it was just, oh my goodness, just wonderful. I loved it. Anyway, okay, I'm going to pull cards. Who would like the first card? I'm going to use the Black Moon Lilith today oracles. Yes, Miss Pebble says, aloha, Risa. The home is on the ocean. Oh my goodness. You just can't get any better than that. Just beautiful. Okay, angels, guides, and loved ones, I ask that you be with us today. We're just going to hang out today and pull some cards. Since Miss Risa was the first one and Miss Pebbles was the second, we'll do Miss Risa first, okay? Would you like that, Miss Risa? Well, this one seems to be going this direction. And it says, Ashra, Mother of the Gods, number 20. I mean, just looking relaxed. Look at you. This is you in Hawaii. Look like a tree in Hawaii too, right? Mm-hmm. Let us see what Ashrisa, Mother of Gods, has to say. Okay, okay, okay. I love this deck. I think I have shifted to this one. And you know how I am. It's on page 42. We're going to go to page 42. Uh-huh. Mother of Gods. You know what? You can't get any better than a mother of a god. All right. Ashrisa was the ancient divine feminine goddess, mother of the gods, whom the ancients worshipped, okay, as the queen of heaven. That's beautiful. When her oracle card shows up in a reading, consider matters involving the mother, home, and your family tree. That does have a big, big, beautiful tree behind that. It says, and the family tree. Not everyone has a nurturing and healthy experience with maternal energy in their life. That is so true. So if this applies, the shadows around this can feel difficult. Issues of fertility and children can arise. It's time to face what has been hiding beneath the surface. You also can be changing your home, renovating, or taking part in ancestral healing through a spiritual modality. Ashria was an ancient Semitic goddess who was the queen consort of the supreme god El and fertile mother of 70 gods. Little fertile, I would say. 70. She was worshipped alongside El, but ultimately her presence led no suppression when patriarchally based monotheism took hold. Those are some big words. Thank goodness I can read, right? Ashria is a mother example of how powerful dark divine feminine figures have been demonized by male dominated religious patriarchy. She was considered evil, a false god that one should not worship for fear of punishment. Men were supposed to lead the church, with women as subservient and silent. Even the demonized Queen Jezebel worshipped Ashria. Having dedicated pagan ritual and ceremonies to the queen goddess, not only was she a goddess and deity, but Ashrisa was also the name for sacred ceremonial poles or trees used on ancient pagan altars. It is theorized that they were used to worship and venerate the goddess. These Ashrisha poles were typically used in pagan practices, but were later banned by demonized by the religious patriarchy. And it means nurture yourself, heal, and tap into the wisdom of the supreme goddess. That was a lot. Yes, it was. Meaning you are so badass that they tried to snuff your light. And impossible, I would have to say. Yes, Miss Pebble. Sacred feminine is back. Yes, yes, and yes. There you go, your family tree. You lead your family on that beautiful vacation. When you say abs, you did that was funny. The autocorrect took over. Yes, you goddess, you fertile goddess. All right. Angels, guides, and loved ones, please give us a card for Miss Pebbles. What message would you have for her today? I have missed everybody so much. Yeah, hit enter before you finish. Look, are you looking to tone up your abs? Is that it? Because you've been so fertile? According to the card, you have 70 gods. All right. Um, this is a message for Miss Pebbles. Dun, dun, let's pull from the top. Oh, what are you up there doing? Black Moon Lilith in Aries. Lead your life. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this. What you doing up in the sky? And you know what? It looks like you got some masculine energy supporting you. I mean, lifting you up on high. Freudian slip. And okay, this, let me see what this has to say. Lead your life, like take control. Are you Aries? Miss Pebbles? Are you Aries? I don't recall. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, it's the first. It is the first in the deck. So let us see what it is for, look, page 2. Come on now. There we go. Okay, I'm flying. Oh, yeah, you're Libra. Forgive. But that means I show up as an Aries. Okay, so Black Moon, that's not the one. There we go. Black Moon Lilith in Aries. Lead your life. When this card appears, the universe is calling for you to embrace your desires, set boundaries, and say no. You may feel the need to take on the world by yourself, rejecting support from others for fear of appearing weak. Take that help. This can leave you feeling depleted. The lesson here is that you can both lead others and rely on support, and rely on them for support. The first step is to change your beliefs around independence. We're all here. We got your back. We got your back. Aries is the masculine first sign of the zodiac, ruling over the self, identity, and personality, symbolized by the ram. It's an energetic fire sign that prefers to blaze its own trail. Makes sense as to not really wanting help. When Black Moon Lilith is here, you can feel forced into the role of having to do everything on your own, or your desire and natural tendency towards independence can trigger others. The mother may have had to lean heavily on their masculine energy to support the family. Singer Billie Holiday was a natal Black Moon Lilith in Aries with a teen single mother and her absent father. This can be inherited pattern of self-reliance and fear of support from others that can leave you feeling unfulfilled. How is this resonating with you, Miss Pebbles? Always reaching for balance, never finding. Kind of like me lately. Miss Risa, yep, my mom was an Aries, so true. I love astrology, so I got my astrology certification. You go, girl. Tightly, Risa, you will get it. Don't force it, just allow it to happen in your actions. Miss Pebbles, well done, Risa. You know, let's give her a round of applause. Okay, Miss Pebbles. The ultimate message in this, it says, release the shame around who you are. For you have nothing to be ashamed about. You are fabulous and perfect just the way you are. It's time to embrace the fire that burns within you. All right, now look at this. Look at this. This says you have help, support, whether you want it or not. You see that? Ain't nobody gonna let you fall. Ain't nothing under you but a cloud and that lovely strong man. You see them calves? Fire energy. All right. So, hello, Gabriel Ward. How are you today? Would you like an oracle card from Black Moon Lilith, which has come to be one of my favorite decks now? I'm so impressed by the artwork. I don't think I've ever seen you here before, so welcome. Everybody give a warm welcome for Gabriel Ward. Yes, a beautiful soul. So, angels, guides, and loved ones, what message would you have for Gabriel Ward today? Since Gabriel wants to pop into our gathering, yeah? All right. Let's see what the universe has. It says Black Moon Lilith in Pisces. Honor your boundaries. Honor your boundaries. Will you look at this? Will you look at this under the waters in Pisces? The support. Look at all that is around. There's storms up ahead, but you got up above, but you got everything you need all around you. Yes, Gabriel. Let's see what it has to say. In Pisces. Okay. 24. And I turned right to it. Honor your boundaries. Okay. It says escaping reality can bring pleasure, romance, and joy into your life. Who doesn't want that? When this card appears, it's a reminder to come back down to earth. Illusions can be a powerful creative vehicle, but it can keep you stuck. When your dreams are trapped in the spiritual realm of your mind, it can block them from manifesting as reality. This is also a time when you can let go of deflating patterns of self-sacrifice. No is powerful and will affirm your boundaries. You lead a more aligned life naturally because you are choosing you. Okay, it's your world. The ultimate message in this: remain present. Channel your need for fantasy into creativity. Who's creative around here? Obviously, Gabriel is. Look at that. One more look at that card. Everything that you need all around you, even though it looks like the storms are ahead and above you. But you have everything that you need right there. There we go. Okay. So, did anybody see my little clip that I put up of the garden bounty? I did a little short. I just put it up before I came on live. It has been like raining here in Georgia. Just has not allowed me to be in the garden like I want to. But on the flip side, I've been so busy elsewhere working and so forth, and early mornings, but today allowed me to come on and be here, be present with you, because I've truly missed all of you guys. Oh, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. I did it's just a short little 30-second clip of what I picked today, except for the 2 tomatoes. I picked the red ones. I picked them the other day, but I included it with that video to show what all of a sudden, garden bounty. Now, even though all of those green peppers that are there are green, some of them will turn color. Excuse me, because I got all 4 colors: green, orange, yellow, and red. But they all start out green, and then, they turn colors, of course, turn to whatever the color they're supposed to be. So I did that before I came on, and did a little bit of, what I could in the yard, because I'd be feeling I'm neglecting the home and neglecting the garden and so forth. But being balanced right now has really been a challenge. And as I'm talking, everybody, let me know, whoever comes on, if anybody wants a card. So I hope everybody has been using the tools that we've been practicing on here to keep yourself balanced. Do your morning meditations or evening, afternoon. You know what? Oh, thank you, Miss Pebbles. Is it too? I tried to do corn. I remember I said I was going to plant the corn. Uh, I planted the seeds, but ain't not one sprout came up. Good, Miss Risa, meditating in the morning and in the evening there. Good, good, good. Make sure you're putting your feet on the ground, getting in some water, putting your feet in the water. Meditating is so, so important. It helps, let you hear, it lets you see. It quiets you to where you can have confirmation and just overall good health, stress reliever and so on and so forth. But with the energies, now let us talk about, Bill Grass. Okay, well, that sandy beach will do just fine with that crystal blue water. I know, I couldn't believe how clear that water was. Just crystal blue. I'm trying to tell you. I still got the pictures. Have to look at them every now. Good. You know what, Miss Pebbles? I've been feeling you being out more. I could be wrong, but I've been feeling you being out more. I really have missed you guys. I have, and I apologize for being absent. What's that? AWOL, absent without leave. Nobody gave me permission to leave. I just left. But yeah, staying grounded. Oh, thank you, Miss Risa. Because I guess Spirit is getting ready, it's heating me up a little bit here. I got my little fan because it is officially summertime. Well, I guess tomorrow's officially summertime, but yeah, it's hot. This noise, the little fan, that you can't hear it, can you? Let me know. I'll put it back down. Good, Miss Pebbles. Yeah, I've been feeling you getting out more, feeling more like you want to stretch your wings. Like you've been feeling like the four walls have been closing in. Yeah, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Oh, good. You don't hear it. Good, because I's hot. I don't mind it though. Look, I can look like I'm doing all of this, but trust me, I'm in heaven, because the moment I turn cold, I just can't handle it. Good, you can't hear it. Great. The other day, just not last night, but the night before, I was outside, and the rain had came, and I was sitting under the pergola enjoying the rain and so forth, but I got cold. I had to come inside and fix me a cup of tea to get warm before I could go to bed, because once I get cold, I just don't handle cold well. And you guys hear me say that all the time. I just don't handle it well. Anyway, that No King's Day, you are. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Everybody's getting out of town. Maybe that's a hint. Miss Risa, Miss Pebbles. Maybe that's a hint. I should get out of town. But you know what? All right. So to let you guys in to know what I am going to do in the future. I was going to do it, but then I had to set it aside because of the price on it. And I said, I'll just have to wait a little bit. But I want to take you guys on a road trip. I want to go up to, and I don't think I've said this, so if I'm repeating it, you're going to hear it again. Dollywood? I was thinking about taking a trip up there and taking you guys on a road trip so that you can see, what it is, what it would be like for me to travel there, and then getting there, and what the park is like, and going on some rides. But more so than anything, I have heard the most amazing stuff about the food there. So I want to be able to take you there so that you can see, the yummy, yummy, delicious foods, and I'm going to try it and give you my opinion. Don't know how well I'll do on some of them rides, because, I'm not like I used to be, running for the rides like with the kids, running to get first in line, getting on the first car of the roller coaster. You say that's mad. I've thought of taking you on a road trip to Scotland one day. I would love to go to Scotland. Yes, yes. Take me on that road trip, Miss Pebbles. But yeah, I was thinking about taking you guys on road trips when I go places. And so, and I'm even, wanting to, I'm definitely doing a Egypt. Um, you love running to rides. I get, because yeah, it's not the same. I don't handle the ups and downs and the circles and being flipped around too well like I used to, so I be holding in my lunch. So those little kiddie rides are just perfect for me. But yeah, um, so I'm glad you would like to go on a road trip. And yes, I would like to go on a road trip. So when you go to your friend's commune, oh, please, please, please share pictures. Please share videos. Um, how would we do that, Miss Pebbles? Well, you know the email address, so I guess maybe we can start there, or I don't know if you can attach yeah, the thrill of the ride. I mean, I love to have fun. On June 6th, you turned, so that's why you in Hawaii. Yeah, you chose it perfectly. Happy birthday. How many days ago? To you. Yeah, it's the 60s club around here. Yes, I too will be turning 60. Can you believe it? 60. Not until February, but yes. Hey, Miss Carrie Ann Medina. What a wonderful name. How are you? So, let's do a whole. Are you doing readings? I can pull a card for you. I will be most happy. And if anything pops up, I do share. I don't per se do readings as far as, I mean, Spirit gives me something, I'll say it. Well, thank you, Miss Pebbles. I will, hey, I'm sure there'll be a celebration later. Oh, there's a card that fell out. So let's give this card that fell out to Miss Carrie Ann. It says disillusion, emotional clearing. Look at that. That right there is amazing. Look at that. That looks like some AI tech, future, setting yourself a good foundation. Huh. Is there, you have a specific question? Because I would like to tie that in, Miss Carrie Ann. I don't read that. The things be disappearing, so I missed what it says. And before, it even looks like you got some inner child clearing, emotional clearing to do. What is your specific question, Miss Carrie Ann Medina? Because we having birthday celebrations, traveling right now, and gardening and everything. So you can jump right into the fray and enjoy yourself. I like this. All right, let's see what dissolution has to say. Dissolution. What's your question, honey? Put it on up there. All right, 80, 80, 80, 80. All right, emotional clearing. After the ego has burned to ashes, you are left with raw, real, and challenging emotions around what has occurred. I still don't see a question in there, so I'll keep going. This is like you feeling, let me start that sentence over. This is like the feeling you have after your heart has been shattered into pieces by needing to say goodbye to someone who isn't healthy in your life. Okay, my emotions are spiraling. I feel to explode. My love relationship within is complicated. I want to reconcile so badly, but I don't know if he wants to. Exactly. I don't know what the exactly is about. Oh, look, I never knew I could do that. I could actually bag it up. Look what I just discovered, you all. I'm advancing in my technical skills. Oh, meaning what I just said. Yes, we've all been there. We've all had our heart shattered. Yes. All right. Okay, let's continue because I feel like you have some emotional healings to do on the inside. And I feel like it don't matter what he wants to do. You need to do you. I feel like you've given him a couple of tries. But you're not putting yourself first. Let me continue on. Okay. For saying goodbye to someone who isn't healthy in your life, or the feeling of fear around money and taking care of yourself after you've left the cushy yet miserable job in favor of pursuing your passion. The universe is requiring you to sit with the angst and unpredictability when you pull this card in your reading. Processing, purging, and working with your emotions is extremely important during your alchemical journey. When this disillusion card shows up in an oracle reading, it signals a time for you to cleanse and wash away emotions that have been preventing you from shining your light in the world. Your frequency and vibration, consistency, consisting of thoughts and feelings. Girl, do you no, I'm not gonna say that. Do you meditate? I'm gonna make sure I ain't seen nothing, missed nothing here. Okay, good. Risa's saying hello again. Yes, there's been so many. I don't want to. Okay, because I don't like to put people's business if something's coming to me out in. But I don't feel like you're giving you a chance. Yeah, you're not. You're not. In your empty feeling, I just heard that this is a time for you, for this clearing that you're doing. It's a time to refill yourself with new. I see this bowl, like a fish bowl, and it's like empty. But it's empty because it's there, because now is a time to feel the new. So water represents emotions, and with it being empty, it's time for you to fill yourself up with new emotion, new calm, new love, new clarity. Did this card? Yeah. And then you got this water around you. Yeah. That empty feeling there, that empty bowl I'm seeing. But look at this. Look how you are looking. And can you see on the inside there? Let me see if I can. It's like an inner child. Unless that's just something I'm seeing. An inner child. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. You are cleansing your unconscious mind. Sink into the deep waters of your soul to find the answers. That's the ultimate message in this. I really hope that resonates. But I would say to you, honey, love yourself first and foremost, because you're worth loving. You are a divine, you're beautiful, you're talented, you're creative, and you have love to give to somebody who wants to be there, that's going to be there to support you. You really are feeling alone. You really are. In this card, it's showing you feeling alone, and you may be feeling like you're down on your knees, but you still have support. You see this right here? You still have support. Fill yourself with all the wonders that you are. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you're worthy of it. And don't think that anything right now is a mistake, that it's part by accident. Honey, You are just where you are supposed to be. And they see you hear that big old thunder. That was confirmation. You are exactly where you're supposed to be, and trust yourself for your new journey, because you are on a new track, new life, new love. Yes, I send you love. Yes, I send you compassion, kindness, understanding. Because that pain only makes you stronger. I I have told somebody, I don't want to tell their, just in case, I don't want to, you always make it through. You know, you are here today because every challenge that you have gone through in life, you have made it through. And you came out equipped, you came out wiser, you came out stronger, and you came out with new knowledge. And now is no different. Sending you love. Absolutely. Sending you love. Yes, Carrie Ann, welcome. Look, you just came into the tribe and just jumped into all this love and compassion. Yes. Oh my goodness. Let's get another card. Who wants? Oh, you are so welcome. You are so welcome. Who wants another card? On this stormy day, we've gotten so much rain. And as it comes, I send love to the rain. I always send calm to the rain. Yes. And I send thankfulness and appreciation for giving the earth what it needs, for giving me what it needs, for all the nourishment, the water, like watching, knowing that we are mostly water, and then I will watch fall to the ground what we mostly are. Oh, now I know where Valentino goes. He's scrambling. I should have ran for the door to let him in, but he ran for shelter, so that's good. Yes, I love the rain. Oh, and that thunder. Okay. Another card for, this is for the collective, because I did one for each individual. So this is for the collective, all right? And then any other questions somebody has, you can ask the question and we'll pull a card on that. I tried to keep my energy in the cards and not so much sending it out because I really can pick up too much. That King's Day, no King's Day protest, the next day, you couldn't get me off the ground. I was so depleted. Now this Queen Jezebel is for the collective. We read about Jezebel in one of the other cards. Was it for you, Miss Risa, that we read it for? Or was it Miss Pebbles? On how Miss Queen Jezebel even, no, it was you, Miss Risa, the goddess of all the 70 gods. Okay. Magnetic Royal Witch. Okay. You said you want another one. Oh, not a problem. Look at that. A Magnetic Royal Witch. Is this, where is that light? That one is kind of, oh, there, that's better. Can you see it better this way without all the glare? A royal witch at that. Queen Jezebel. They want to sit up there and make Jezebel, give her a bad name. Call her all sorts of unkind things. The things they come running for, if you know what I mean. Hee hee. Nope, that's not it. Alrighty. Magnetic Royal Witch. Queen Jezebel. Now this is for collective. Remember now. Collective. The light's changing. It's getting dark outside. Queen Jezebel wants to show you how to stand in your dignity. When this card show up, you may face opposition and conflict around who you are. Betrayal from others can sting the soul, but you are finally able to see yourself. You have the magical power to command and create your reality. Take time to practice beauty or grooming rituals. Upgrade your wardrobe and allow yourself to feel good. We can look to a plethora of ancient cultures that adorn themselves with makeup, headpieces, jewels, and perfumes as an example of this aesthetic magic. Jezebel energy has only been demonized. I did look at that. Demonized. Because it represents witchy, feminine power. Your magic. All right now. Did I turn this? Your magic, presence, and magnetism. Like the ancient wild goddess Lilith, Jezebel's story is tragic and steeped in allegory. Jezebel was a pagan Phoenicius queen? I'm sorry, that word's a little too big for me. In the 9th century BC, who was featured in the Bible. Her extinct existence has been proven through anthropology research. She was a foreign princess who then married and became the consort to the king of Israel. In Jezebel time, women enjoyed more freedom and were considered equal to men. As such, she was able to practice ritual magic and worshipped pagan deities like Asherah. That's the one, Asherah. She worshipped Asherah. We just read about that one. And Belial. I think I need to go get my eyes checked again. I think it's changed, so when I put in my contacts, it's not the same. You know, it's like I would like to think it got better. Anyway, the ultimate in this, you are regal and divine. Do not allow others to shame you out of your magical shine. Be who you are. Stand proud. Love yourself. Know that you are divine. And even in the witchy manners, you are still magnetic royal witch. And this was for, yes, it was Asherah. Oh, really? Yeah, because remember we pulled it for Miss Risa, the goddess of the 70, the goddess of the 70 gods. Yeah. Look at that. Stand in your power, everybody. This was for the collective. Stand in your power. All righty. Who said they wanted another card? See? That's divine timing. That's confirmation. That's the universe speaking about it literally 3 different times now. Yes. Miss Risa wants a card. Angels, guides, and loved ones. Miss Risa wants a card today. Uranus. Uh-oh. Uranus. Spark of genius and ascension. Uranus is all about sudden shocks and surprises. Now this is interesting. Usually we have women being the primary of this. I don't like this, all this glare this gives, but I need the lighting in here. But this one's a man. Didn't that look like a man in a wig? A colorful one at that. Divine. Okay, let's see what this has to say about Uranus, because Uranus is all about sudden shocks and surprises, new energies, new everything being a new all of a sudden, changes all of a sudden. Yes. So let's see what the book has to say about Uranus. Is on page 67. All right. You ready, Miss Risa? When this card shows up, expect the unexpected. A shakeup is coming to bring change into your life. Uranus is indicating that something or someone is keeping you stuck. Now, the universe is making the move for you. Universe has your back. Universe always has your back. Always. Never drops you off on the side of the road and says, walk from here. Always has your back. Let us see. Where have you felt misaligned? Uranus teaches us to embrace unpredictability and change. Change is good. Change is good. Uranus is the planets of shocks, surprises, and genius. Were they listening to me? Because those were the exact same words that I just said, except for the genius part. It has the potential to shock people into higher states of consciousness through extraordinary events. In ancient Rome mythology, Uranus was the sky. It's the planetary ruler of the air sign of Aquarius, known for its innovative and opinionated approach to life. It's a generational planet that spends about 7 years in one sign and takes 84 years to orbit the sun. Similar age groups share the same Uranus sign. Uranus is in my 4th house, and I know how it works. All right now. No, this is for you. I can't take that. You said you can't take it again. You strong, girl. Miss Bevel, you strong. You can handle it. Okay, she said, no, that one's for you. Okay, let's see here. In your natal chart, you just mentioned about this. Let's see what it has to say. Uranus can indicate the spark of genius. You have to lead the collective consciousness. Oh, you got your leader badge on. You got your whistle. Everybody this way. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Without Uranus, we would not awaken. Really? I guess Uranus sat on me. Innovative and ascend, match your sign in the following list to find your spark. Well, the ultimate in this card is a sudden change is coming to electrify your reality. A new beginning is on its way. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited for your new beginning. We were reading Uranus. Sudden shocks and surprises, innovation, genius, leading the path, awakening. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. I did. I love this deck. I mean, I love all you guys too. I love all those other ones, but this, I've really, yeah, it's really a beautiful, beautiful deck. Yes. What questions do you guys have? What questions? Anybody on here that wants a card? Miss Anna Ransley Pena. Hello, Miss Anna. How are you today? Would Miss Anna like a card? Huh? Would Miss Anna like to see what the universe has to say to you for today? A beautiful soul? Yes. You said you were fine. Fine as in beauty, like I am fine, or fine as I'm good. So was that a yes, just to see out of curiosity? Because we are all about love and oneness around here, about unity. Yes, abundance, change, awakening. Miss Amy? Okay, Miss Anna, was that a no? You got to say yes or no at this point. Yes or no? Say no, woman. I said no. Anyway, so who said that they saw Oh, Miss Pebble said, give Anna a card. Oh, you missed the question. I'm going to give you a card. Because Miss Pebble said, give Miss Anna a card, and we're going to pull from right here, okay? The universe said, do, 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 do. Ooh, you got Lilith. Lilith, dark, divine, mother of creation. Because you know, all life starts in the dark. She just came in. Absolutely. Look at that. You are literally, look at that. She looked like she started standing in the Garden of Eden. Got wisdom on both sides. Oh my goodness. Creation, all creation starts in the dark, whether it's a seed in the ground, a seed in the womb. That's where it starts, the beginning. And that's where you are at, Lilith. Let us see what Lilith itself has to say on page 28. Yes. Okay. When Lilith shows up in a reading, it's time to unleash who you truly are. Okay. Here, where have you allowed others to demonize, suppress, and control you? I hope nowhere, and you realized if you have, and you just like snip, snip, snip. I am my own woman. Thank you very much. Stand in your power like the dark mother of creation once did. Lilith was rebellious and untamed, like a wild tree. In ancient occult symbology, the tree is tied to goddess, fertility, and the divine feminine. Unfortunately, her roots were uprooted and she was ousted from paradise. This oracle card invokes her wild and rebellious nature. She, like other empowered women, like us here, in biblical text, was painted as a vengeance-seeking demon to instill fear and submission in women. You know what? That just annoys me how much they try to suppress the strong. That's only because they're weak, because they feel intimidated. That's all. In her story, in the Talmud, Lilith was the first woman before Eve. See? There was a woman of the first. And she was the strong one. Miss Lilith. God created Adam and Lilith from the dust, as opposed to Eve, who came from Adam's rib. In the symbology, she was painted as a scorned woman who disobeyed her husband, Adam, when he demanded that she submit and lie beneath him during sex. She said, I want to be on top. She refused, defied God and Adam, and left the Garden of Eden to never return. For this act, she was turned into a demon and cursed for eternity. Jealous. Be that woman that you are. You're just perfect just the way you are. There is absolutely nobody on this earth like you ever. You are an original. You are perfect just the way you are. You were created to be exactly who you are. And nobody can ever take that away from you. Nobody can ever dampen your light unless you let them. So do not let them. Stand in who you are. Trust who you are. You know, you have a detector within you that guides you. Just like I just did, snip, snip, snip. Be that person who you are. Be that woman who you are. Yeah, don't let nobody try to submit you and put their thumb over you and want to be on top all the time. No, I want to be on top today. Let's see. Lilith's biblical story shows the importance of harmonizing in integrity and look at me reading the wrong words, and integrating the dark divine masculine and feminine shadows in this world. Neither one is better than the other. Do you know how important that is? Never, you say, I ain't never supporting, submitting to a man, ever. Mm-mm. Do you know how important that statement was that I just read? Neither one is better than the other. Both are needed and valid. That just, no one is better than you, just different. And you are powerful, unique, smart, and genius. No one thinks like you do. No one could cook like you do. No one dances like you do. No one sings like you do. No one is creative like you. Be exactly who you are, because you are that puzzle, that one piece of the puzzle that makes everything complete. Every single person on here, that's who you are. Let's continue. Got off on a little tangent. Okay. After careful study and research, I have coined the term Black Moon Lilith rising to describe people who have Black Moon Lilith conjunct their ascendant or in their first house of self. Oh, I got something to read, I see. If this is in your birth chart, you are indeed a walking Lilith archetype and a Black Moon Lilith rising. So the ultimate message in this is step into your sovereignty. Show your untamed and wild nature. I love that. I love that. Okay. Thank you. I loved that. But there is something that tells me that Adam and Lilith were united as one. Firstly, they were the embodiment of masculine and feminine. Very true. I'm so glad that, oh, we have some Russian. So I don't know if I can pronounce that, so I'll just say CT says so true, and CT says hello. Hello, CT. Oh, Bulgarian. I am Bulgarian. Thank you very much. Okay, Miss Bulgarian. Is this Mrs. or Mr.? With the new Bulgarian, like a new card. We are doing Black Moon Lilith, and Black Moon Lilith has been on point today. What is, oh, it's Mr. I was going to say, what is MRR? Mr. Bulgarian, Mr. CT. Mr. CT, that is my name, Mr. CT for you. Oh, well, are you still, you said Mr., so you're 17. That is okay. You can stand in your divineness. Let's see what Mr. 17 CT has to say today in Bulgaria. What message do we have today for you? And do know that you are divine and perfect. Just, even though we've been speaking about the women and being perfect in divinity and standing in who you are, you too are perfect just the way you are. Who you are, where you are, when you are. You are perfect. Now, the message is, dun, da, 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 Black Moon Lilith in Taurus. What was I just saying? You are worthy. Look at that. You are worthy. Oh my goodness. What do we have here? This is, look at all of this. Look at everything that is within that garden. And you have support. You are worthy. So worthy. Okay, let's see what it has to say. I love how, oops. I love how, see, Taurus comes first. Yeah, sure does. Look, y'all, I found that without going to the guide. Aren't you proud of me right now? I know I am. Sing in a choir. Ah, Mr. CT is a singer. Okay, it says you are worthy. That means you be putting out some worthy notes. Stand above the rest. Perhaps you are frustrated over not being paid enough for your work, okay? Or you have negative self-talk about your body because of external opinions. You may also feel tension around your worth and value in relationship. Now it's time to heal. All this travel. This is so exciting. We got Bulgaria going to Budapest. We got the UK going to, you say Italy, and you were thinking about going to Scotland. We have the US going to the US and in Hawaii, but still travel the water to get there. All of these travels. Okay, I'm in Georgia. I went to my backyard today in the garden. With the choir. Sing it. Look, I'm going to put on my magical ear. Hit a note for me. I'm listening. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, I like that one. Uh-huh. Don't let nobody tell you you can't sing, because you can sing. It's not sing. You can sing. Put that sang on it. That was amazing. Absolutely. Okay, you are worthy. Well, now, when the Black Moon Lilith in Taurus Oracle cards show up, the universe wants you to know to alchemize the shadow holding you back from true abundance. Don't let nothing hold you back, even yourself, okay? Don't even let yourself hold you back, because you are worthy. And this didn't need to tell you that. When you were born, that moment, worthiness just shone all over you. That's what was all over you. That stuff that was just smeary, it was worthiness. 17 years ago, to be exact. Yes. Taurus exudes love, beauty, romance, relationship, money, the natural world, values food, luxury, and abundance. We are all worthy here. Absolutely. Worthy walking. When Black Moon Lilith is here, it can't cast a shadow. Did that read? It can cast a shadow. That means you shadowing everybody, because you just singing. Power struggles in these areas can come up in the life of someone with this in their natal chart. Marie Antoinette, the last queen of France before the French Revolution, had Black Moon Lilith in Taurus in her 11th house of society. Interesting. Her luxurious lifestyle was demonized by the French collective. Her apathy towards those suffering led to her downfall and execution with the rest of the monarchy. Well, we won't listen to that right now. You can turn this dark feminine energy into empowering light. When you feel unlovable, incorporate positive affirmations like, I can sing. This will raise your frequency to attract the respectful treatment you deserve. Now, the ultimate message in this is abundance is coming. Abundance is coming. Believe in your value in order to receive it, for you are worthy. Let me see. I got to go back a little bit. I miss. What you mean you broke? Second one, what? I had a supernatural experience yesterday, and I woke up. My cross chain was broken. It's because time, it's time to get a new one. And you got abundance coming to get a new one. Yes, that's all that means. And it also is energy. Oh, what did God tell you? Oh, for breaking those chains. That's a good one. Breaking those chains. I like that analogy. That's a good one. But listen, speaking of, when you say you broke the chains, and so everybody on here who has heard the story will tell you, like, I wear these bracelets, okay? And I've had it shatter The abundance. Oh, God told you about the abundance. It's here, not coming. It's here. It's now. We're always in the now. We're always right here in the now, no matter what it looks like. Ooh, and a lot. I like that. Is it because you can sing? Yeah. But I too break from my energy because I have to really balance myself. But I was wearing a citrine on this wrist with a black tourmaline. So the black tourmaline to absorb negative energy and the citrine to clear it. Man, like, and which one other one that broke? My turquoise. Like these bracelets will just shatter off my wrist, just, and I'll have to like pick up the pieces of this last one, the turquoise one, and the citrine. I caught some of it. Yeah, but so waking up with that chain breaking the chain, getting a new one, because you got money to get a new gold chain to adorn your worthy self. Yes, yes. I hope you liked that, Mr. CT17 in Bulgaria, heading to, where'd you say you were going next? Oops, I keep pushing buttons. My brother's one didn't break though. Well, your brother ain't got the power, you do. Yeah. Acknowledge who, I know you were said that you were going somewhere else next week, traveling the world. I love that. Okay, who else would like a card, has a question maybe? I know I haven't been, I'm trying to remember what's been going on. I've just been so busy. It's like literally I'll like almost get up, go do my day, come home and just like try to settle down to be able to go to sleep to get up to do it again. It's been those kind of days. Miss Andrea. Oh. Of the old ways. I like that. I like that. We still doing this one? Yes, we are still doing this one. This is the one I said I chose to use today instead of going through all the decks. How long should you fast? That's a personal. That's a personal, because fastings, there's different kinds of fast. And I got you, Andrea, Miss Andrea. There's different kinds of fast, and what reason are you fasting? Are you doing it for, are you doing just like a water fast? Are you doing a cleanse? Like maybe you're fasting off maybe you love sugars, or you may do a meat cleanse. Everything is different. You have to sense it with fasting. Yeah, listen to your body. Like, you are the only one that can really hear your body. You are the only one. No one hears it but you. No one hears your thoughts. No one sees what you see. No one hears what you hear. No one senses what you sense. You know, yes, we're a collective and we're together and we can pick up on others, but you need to listen to you. If your body is telling you to drink some water, then drink that water. If your body is telling you, 3 days is enough, then 3 days is enough. You may set out to do something. So it really depends on the whole purpose of the fast and what it is that you're fasting in the first place. Yeah, Miss Pebble says, why are you fasting? 17, that's pretty admirable to be able to, especially if you're doing it for religious reasons. And honey, praying is you in your heart. So it don't matter what language. That's almost saying that, you have to say, no, you pray from your heart. Whatever language you speak is what you to get closer to God. Okay. No, whatever language you speak, because it's a heartfelt thing. Remember, in everything in your life, you are doing it. When you pray, when you ask for assistance, when you ask for help, that is really all you're doing, is asking, because in reality, you do everything yourself. You are a divine God being walking in flesh. You are a creator. You are a manifester. You can do, you can sing. Yes, you can sing when you pray. Absolutely. There, look, it's all coming from the heart in the first place. And when you have the desire to be closer to God, you could consider it signed, sealed, and delivered, done. Okay? Just saying. Now, Miss Risa, let's give a card for Miss Risa. Ooh, the nodes of the moon. Release, clear, and align. Yes, God is within you. Look at this. Look at you. Look at you standing. Uh-huh. Is this the north node? Because you standing on it. Mm-hmm. Yes. What's it? The nodes of the moon. Release, clear, and align. Let us see what this has to say. Miss Andrea, do you guys know that I love you? If you don't, now you do. That was for you? Yes. Okie doke. Let's see what the message is because, yeah, you just standing on it. You're like, excuse me, I got this. I'm standing right here. Yeah, right here. Page 75, 75, 75. We're going to, no, I said 75. You said we love you back. Oh, thank you. All right. It says, and the number for this is 32 if you didn't see that. Release, clear, and align. Prepare yourself. Everybody should be preparing themselves. It's not fearful. It's called prepare. There's a big word. Prepare. Life changes are coming. When the nodes of the moon cards appear, direction and shifts are heading your way. I guess this is in alignment with that doggone Uranus. You are releasing limiting habits, old behaviors, and situations that have blocked your progress. Talents, idea, and new opportunities will soon emerge, creating pleasures in your life. While change can bring discomfort, it's important to surrender. You're moving towards a more fulfilling direction that will light up your soul, connecting you with Source. Oh my goodness, we were just talking about getting closer to God, right? Oh my goodness. Up. Now I know the last word was Source. There we go. It's time for you to awaken to the truth of who you are and align with your higher self. The north and south nodes of the moon, in Vedic astrology, that would be Ketu, Rahu and Ketu. See, they're also called the lunar nodes, are extremely important points in astrology. The lunar nodes are not planets. They are where the moon crosses paths with the sun's ecliptic. As a result, they are always 180 degrees or opposite from one another. I just said in Vedic astrology. In Vedic astrology, they're called Rahu and Ketu, the north node and the south node. A demon snake in Hindu mythology, the north and south nodes represent our karmic life directions. The south node indicates your talents you've mastered in a past life, your natural strengths and comfort zone. The north node is in your soul's direction and the talents that you must develop in this lifetime. Interesting. I like that. It is where you will feel the most fulfilled. Most of us learn on our south node early in life before we feel the sting of misalignment and are influenced to make change. So the ultimate message in this is, it's time to release the fear. Wasn't I just saying that? Let's go of patterns that are, let go of patterns that are holding you back. OMG, that was so wonderful. Look at that. Let go. Have a great time. Absolutely. I like that. That's so interesting. I didn't know one node represented your past and the other node represent what you're going to accomplish in the future. Yes. All right. It was a fantastic message. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, you got to run. Okay, Miss Risa. You got to go have breakfast. That's right. You are 6 hours behind me. Oh, my goodness. Love and light to you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Namaste. I see you. Yes. Okay, some people. You know what? It's not. So, you said, leave Uranus alone. Listen, so in astrology, let me give you a different perspective for anybody who may have guidelines of believing that. The astrology as messages, and you can't say, especially if you want to say religious wise being demonic or anything along that, because we'll just leave it at this simple. If it was, why is it in the Bible as guidance to where Jesus was to be born? Why was it in the Bible of so many other things foretelling what was to come? So it could not be if God created it. If God created it, how can it be wrong? So, yeah, aloha, aloha. Yes, if it's, a lot of that was said. A lot of the things in life that you hear about that's demonized as being evil, which things that we read about today, and when we were pulling these different cards and giving messages of people being demonized simply by their strength. A lot of what was demonized was because those that wanted to have power and control and servitude towards them. So they want to, where I am at, what time is it? It's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. North node is where we strive to, and south node is what we already know. So interesting. I got to look at that a little differently now. So, because I prefer Vedic astrology, but each their own. But anyway, like within listening to the guidance that is within you, it's listen to it to be true. You have to keep an open mind. You have to, because if you know everything, if you've already reached it, it would literally be called reaching enlightenment. If you already know everything, then why are you still here? You must keep an open mind, because every day you learn new. You are anew every single day. You wake up new every single day. You shouldn't be at the same level you were in the 2nd grade. When you get to the 4th grade, you shouldn't be still at 2nd grade level. When you get to 6th grade, you shouldn't be at 4th grade level. You should always continuously be growing and learning and experiencing something new. In each sign, for example, mine's in the 12th house, and I'm a psychic medium healer. Woohoo! Which is what I need to work towards. South node is in my 6th house. Okay. So, but you understand what I mean by, like, don't let the word demonizing and saying something is of, you shouldn't mess with that. That's of the devil and all this kind of stuff. For me, be who you are. Enjoy who you are. Experience what you're going to experience. It's your life to live. And don't let nobody squash you and tell you it's demonic or it's wrong or God created it. How can it be wrong? How? And I've heard somebody say that if you look at the planets and stars as people with personalities, then that's another way of how it affects you. You know, it also writes your story. Um, okay. Miss Andrea and Miss Risa and Miss Pebbles, the whole gang is here. You go have fun, Miss Andrea. Go um enjoy the beautiful sun in Hawaii, that beautiful breakfast, delicious breakfast. And you know, I was a pig when I was there. I was full, but I still ate. I was like, I'm enjoying this. I'll take another. Enjoy yourself. But enjoy the nature, enjoy what God created. It is there for you to enjoy, you know. So use your wisdom. Use um just being 17 years old and having the desire to be closer to God is something within itself right there to admire and treasure and sing about, right? So anybody else would like a card before we go? Because I'm looking and we've been on here over an hour. I can't sit up there and try to make up my whole week or two. It's been that long since I haven't been on here. But yes, I hope that message got through. I love all the messages that came through on the card, and I just pulled this out. This is our goodbye for today. Right here. It says, Mary Magdalene, divine loyal goddess. Uh-oh, I don't know what that C was about, Mr. CT. Mary Magdalene. We're just going to read the ultimate message on page 40. But everybody, I am going to, you know, come on and make sure and get some spiritual woo-woo in, do some meditation and burning of sage and everything that we do. Mary Magdalene's ultimate divine loyal goddess message is, it's important to heal and practice balance in your devotion. Your radical self-love will allow you to help and give to others. Because remember, you can't give what you don't have. So love yourself so that you can love others. You can't give what you don't have, right? Learn something new so you can share it with others. Because you can't give what you don't have, right? Yeah. So I enjoyed, I loved everybody being here. Thank you. Thank you for all the new timers. Thank you for all the old timers. And thank you for coming and joining me next time I come on, right? Check out the little short I put on. And for those who haven't, I know I said I was going to, this is a family trait. We say goodbye, we keep talking on the phone. So for those of you who have not listened to the book that I'm reading, especially if you are looking for spiritual growth, the book that I'm reading, and I will tell you, I'm not a person that sits down and cuddle up with the book because, oh, this looks like a good read. That is not me. I was guided to this book, and I was like, this message is so powerful that it must be shared. It's literally my second time reading it, and as I have read it, as far as on the channel here, because I wanted to make sure that I get to the new, I can answer it. I want to get to new people, those that have not heard it, the book, but the information is now. The information is conscious elevation. The information is ancient text, lost Atlantean information, having a true teacher as a guide, so on and so forth. So give me your last question, Mr. CT. Mr. Sang, I can sing. Yeah. So check out the book, and because that last chapter I read, that card was the answer, absolutely, so that you can give it unto others. No more on it. I think Mr. CT said he had a question. Wanted to know. Can you answer? Or were you not? Oh, did I not answer a question? Oh, I wanted to ask about the experience of being a medium. What exactly? The experience of being, how to be a medium? Is that what you're asking? I know there's a little 60-second delay. Because if you're asking about how to be a medium, that would definitely go along in our spiritual woo-woo times when I talk about, because, well, you can, yeah, you know what, you need to join us. Any more to read on that card? Which card, Miss Pebbles? To make you see things. Okay. Seeing is different than a medium. Seeing is clairvoyance. The last one, I just read the Mary Magdalene. I just did the name of the card and then the ultimate message on the end. I didn't know that. Yeah, you definitely, Mr. CT, need to come with our spiritual woo-woo times. Or even look at some of my past ones. I don't know if anybody on here could like give him the name of one of the videos that I have done that will be best to assist him at this point before I come back on again, because I do talk about your gifts, how we see, we hear, we feel, we sense, we know. They're called clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairvoyant is clearly seeing, clairaudient is clearly hearing, clairsentient is clearly sensing, claircognitive is clearly knowing. So that's see, hear, feel, sense, and so on and so forth. Oh no, we like you. We've given you a name. You're Mr. CT. You're Mr. CT. Unless you choose to, because hey, we all have our name, CT. And I'm good at giving people's names. I'm good at naming, period. And just throughout life, I've done that. However, being a medium is different. Being a medium is being the go-between between the spiritual realm, being able to communicate within the spiritual realm, and as the medium to communicate it to somebody else in the physical. So there's differences in there. But I will tell you this, of what I always say, that when you begin to put labels on these gifts and talents, and as you are learning them, you will then begin to have the tendency to suppress yourself because you are putting an expectation on it. And you shouldn't put an expectation on what is developing. It will come to you. If you see it, okay, then and you know that you are, like if you're a dreamer, if you have dreams all the time and your messages come to pass. Miss Pebble said, give us your nickname, Mr. CT. If you are a dreamer and your dream, you clearly see, you get messages in your dreams, and they come to pass, you are clearly clairvoyant. Stoyan, and close people call me Yanni. Well, you're gonna have to pick one. So in that aspect, if you are, Miss Pebble says here, Yanni. Yanni's here. So if you are, yes, welcome to the circle, welcome to the tribe, the family. We're the love family around here, and we drink love water around here. Send love to your water and drink it, because we drink love water around here. Well, hey, if your mama gave it to you, it's a great name to have. Yes. Um, so a medium is different from uh, being clairvoyant, okay? So, but can you, but you can, we can use Yanni, whichever you feel comfortable with. But when you are developing yourself, try not to put a label on it. Try not to put a name on it, because then you can suppress yourself thinking, oh, well, that's not what such and such does, or that's not what how such and such describes it. I'm seeing this, or I'm hearing this, or I'm feeling this. You need to learn to listen and hear you without a doubt, strength. I love Yanni too. It is a beautiful name. um, Strength. Write down your dreams, write down your thoughts, trust yourself. Don't worry about what other people may say, think, or feel, because this is you walking your journey and your experience. So, just for now, because I don't want to drag you on to, on and on and on, but I do talk about this kind of stuff. I do talk about techniques. So, yeah, I say you are on a beautiful path in life. Yes. Miss Anna said, I like Yanni too. You have a twin. You just coming out with all kind of surprises. Oh, Yanni. Yanni and Danny. Well, I'm going to close it off here, because otherwise, I can keep going on and on. And I really enjoyed today. Yes, it was wonderful. I love you. I love you all. I had a great time, and I hope you had a great time too. So until the next time, everybody on here, have the most benevolent day. Okay?